Yeah, hello guys, welcome back to HumbleFx. Today we are discussing the market structure. Okay, the market structure. This is a trading view. Please, trading view. I want to use it now. Let me not use the MT5 and all that. Let me open it actually. Let me not use MT5 because there are things I need to do that I cannot do on MT5. Okay, so guys, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe on this channel and hit on the bell notification so you get notified once a new video is uploaded. Okay, you can check down on the channel. You will see a lot of scalping strategies that you can use to make your markets and make your market successfully. Okay, this is going to be a live trade. I tell you, it's going to be a live trade right here, so stay tuned and watch this video to the end. Please watch it until we finish this video. Don't skip it. You're going to learn price action. Okay, so today we are discussing market structure and the trend line. So please get yourself data to watch this video. Don't skip it, and you're going to enjoy your stay with us. This is HumbleFx, and please comment on the video, share your opinion with us, and tell us where you are having issues, and we'll be glad to attend to you as soon as possible. Okay, this is my MT5 and indicators we are having here. The special indicator is still available for about 3 persons right now, so you can join now and get yours at a very reduced price. This is at 1st December 2020, and it's the offer is going to go for the new year till new year of 5th or 10th. Then the offer will allow, so don't miss out the offer. Okay, don't miss out the offer. Some of us have gotten it and they are enjoying it. Look at arrow showed us here, so I should have to enter a sell. Okay, but the trend has not showed a sell trend, so I could still wait before I enter. All right, so this is the special strategy we have been talking about. So let us go back to where we are. Let's go back to where we are. Okay, now we want to trade talk about the market structure and also the trend line. Okay, now let us start with the trend line. All right, let me do this trend line. How do we know our trend line? How do we know our trend line? Okay, this is 5 minutes time frame. Okay, this is 5 minutes time frame. So I'm going to do this here. Let's choose this line here. Why is it not giving me? Okay, first of all, let me put them to okay, this is what I'll be using for this class, so let me just have it right here with me, so I don't have to be finding them when I need it, so I can be able to use it effectively. Okay, so why is it's not drawing? Not drawing. Oh, okay, we are getting there. Now this is it. Want to draw a trend line. Okay, look at this is 5 minute time frame, guys. Okay, you don't need to get it perfectly. How do we draw trend line? How do we draw trend line, guys? You draw it when these tips the tips meet, wherever you have the top meets. Okay, like here now I have, this is the highest high here, and that high is here, and the high here, a high is here, a high is here. Okay, so I connect this thing together. I connect the lines together to meet up. So when it meets up, I know that this is a trend line, and when the market comes to it, it might respect it or it break out. Now watch out, the market made a high here. It's dropped. It's made a high right there, and watch out. It's sorry for this, please. Let me take it again, please. Do I take the ray or the arrow? Let me take this. Oh, no, 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 no. You know, this is wanting to learn these things. To learn it. Okay, like I was saying, this is a high. At this point, we had a high here. Okay. Also, we had. Let me duplicate the stuff. Let me duplicate or clone, or rather, clone. Now another high. I will go another high here. Another high is here. See that? Let's clone again. Another high. This is another high. You see that? Let's clone again. And yet another high. So we have all this as our highs. All right. Now let us talk about the. Now you see what happened here. The market moves in this direction. The market comes here. It's moved down like this. You see? It's moved down there. Came up to move to this near this. Came here. Okay. And it's dropped down. Let me just show you how this thing was so that you get to understand these things perfectly. And it came here and made this high. Okay. Drop down. I've had a little range here in the 1 minute time frame. Okay. Came back here. And this is how it has been making these highs up and down. Making these highs and lows up and down. So you have to watch out for all of these highs to know when you are to exit your market if you are buying. Okay. Now look at it here. Look at it here. Let me bring another trend line. Another trend line. And take it down like this. Take it down like this. So we now have what's called, it's now a channel. We have now had two trend lines in this market that give us a channel. Market direction movements. You see that we now have something like this. Market is in this region. The market is going up and down in this channel right here. So now, when do we take trade? If we are going to buy this market, we'll wait for when the market will break out this trend line. And look at it here. The market broke out the trend line. It broke it out. It broke it out. And what happened? When it broke out, we are to trade our market. This is crash 500. Okay. If we want to enter this market, when there are a breakout, let me use this again. When there are a breakout on this trend line, you see that the breakout, the candle that broke out, it's closed above the trend line. Look at it. It's closed above the trend line, like this. Sorry, like this. So we enter the market, and where is our take profits? We take profits at the next high, which is this point. Here is our TP1. Let me show you how this works. Okay. All right. So this is our entry. We enter at these points. We enter at this point. This is our entry. When the market closes above the trend line, we take one trade and we exit. Where do we exit? Where do we exit, guy? Where do we exit the market? We exit at the next high, which is the resistance level here. Okay, that is your TP1. Okay, you TP at this point. That is your next resistance level. Then where is your TP2? Let's check again. Here is your TP2, and here is your TP2. You take profit at the second high, which is your next resistance level. Okay, you take profit that place. That is your TP2. You see, our first TP was taken out before a spike happened down here. Okay, and it's moved up to the next TP. Now the next entry, when a spike starts happening like this, you have to wait for it to come to your trend line, to test your trend line again. Okay, you will have to wait for it to test your trend line. Look at here, and that perfect entry is here. Perfect entry is here, because this is your trend line you drew. So if you have waited for this to test at this point, okay, if you have waited for this thing to come back and test at this point, you will have entered another one here. And when you enter it, you still take your profits at the next level. The next level is still the same. The TP1 is your still the next take profits. If you are scalping, but remember, we already have another little high here, a little thing happening here. I don't know what I will use to show you this thing. Let me see if I can see a shape. This arrow here. Sorry, I want to use arrow so you see where I'm going. There is something happening here. So this place has turned to a level. This thing has turned to a level. So you need to respect it. So if you enter the market right here, your take profit first TP should have been right here, and you see it took it out before the spike range happened here. And next TP will be the first TP here, which is this. The next TP again should be here. When this when the TP2 has been taken out, now the next TP should be at this level. Next TP is going to be here, the upper level here. That is the TP3. If you have taken the trade to that extent, this is another TP you have to your TP3. Okay, so this is very simple on how to take the markets. Look at it. We have in this session we have already, and this is called the channel of the market. It has been ranging in this, obeying the lines in this place, going the up and down. Here we call it a impulsive move. Then this is a down, is going downward. So here it is an impulsive move. Impulsive move is that strong move that move above the next lower low. This is a lower low. This is a high. This is a higher high and a lower low. I don't know if I should make a little note here, but I don't want you to spend much time watching this video. So that's why I'm trying to make this thing very simple for us. Okay, at this point we have the higher high. Okay, we have the higher high, higher high. Remember that here is the higher high. Here is the higher high. Okay, let me duplicate. Okay, now here at this point is the higher low. Note that. So we have higher high, the market's impulsive move. This one that moved a little bit here, it is called a corrective move. Okay, so the market structure is built up of two things: impulsive move and a corrective move. The corrective move is a short movement before another impulsive move. This is a higher high, a higher low. Higher high, sorry, lower low. Sorry for that, please. Okay, lower low here. All right. Now, this let us do another stuff here so you understand me better. This is also this region too. We have this to be a higher low. Look at that. This should be a higher low. Okay, and below here will still be a lower low. All right, so we still have a lower low right there. We still have here as a lower low. Okay, lower low is that place. We have another lower low here. Another lower low is here. Okay, another lower lows are the levels of support and resistance. Lower low again is here, but this is not a perfect one, but we'll take it because it is more lower than this one, so it is lower low. This one too, you see that the crash, boom, also and crash, they also respect the market structure. And that higher high is here, and that higher high. Okay, I just want to show you the theory so you understand a bit about the how to trade with this. And that higher low. Now, until the market broke out the trend, all right, it now changes the direction of the market to be an uptrend. All right, you see that all our TP has been taken out. If we are waited for this drop to drop to our trend line, all our TP, first TP has been taken out. We'll enter here again, and it has also moved us up and taken out all our TP already. So this is very, very simple if you want to trade the market with price action. This is trend line and market structure. Okay, if you want to, let me trade the pattern as well. Let me check the pattern. Let us check higher time frame. Let me say like this time frame. Okay, we will see a different thing altogether in that higher time frame. But I prefer to trade on the 5-minute time frame because I will take my profit and make my money with it. Or if you understand this principle of trend line and this channel I drew right here, you will know how effective it will be. Now look at here is the higher time frame, and there's something we are seeing here. If I should delete all of these things here, I should delete everything in this place. Let me delete everything, and you will get to understand one or two things here. Okay, let me delete all of this thing I dropped here. So that is just the simple way you make your profit, trading with the price action, having your perfect entries. Okay, you see how that market is also respected on the higher time frame. Given all the channel was also given at this point. All right, let me delete all of this stuff here. So we'll have to start a new analysis afresh. Now look at what is happening here. Look at what is happening at this point. Okay, let us watch out these things, guys. Okay, you see this is a higher time frame. This is a higher time frame, and you still see how the market was respecting all of these stuffs right here. So let us check out the how it is actually doing. Okay, now we are here. In fact, look at how the market respected the channel was also given, right? The channel is still valid in the higher time frame. Look at it here, perfect channel here. Apart from this channel, you should see a pattern that is happening here. You see a pattern happening here already. A pattern is happening here. We have the W formation here, W formation. This line is like this, and this is the first leg of the W. We'll have another line from here to this point, another leg, another line. So from here now, guys, you are not to enter because you don't know if it will go downward. You don't know if it will go downward. So what do you do at this point? You see that this is a double formation that formed the first leg, about to form the second leg upward. So you have to, the entry now, you see it's continued that upward movement. You see that it's continued it. Let me show you again. We tested downward here, and boom, it skyrockets. That is how the power of price action, guys. Okay, this is double formation. The W formation has given us entry here. But when do we enter the market? When are we going to enter this market? If we see this kind of formation, your entry is just dependent on you enter it from when the first leg formed here. This you could enter at the second leg, when it's giving you a double button. Let me give you something else so you understand it's better. Now we have double button here. This is called a double button. It have two legs here, first leg, second leg, so it now forms double button. Okay, and again, so at this point you have to enter your trade. Enter it here for early entry. Okay, you enter it right there for early entry if you are trading that formation. Okay, you enter it at that point. If you are bold enough, it is called aggressive entry. This entry is aggressive because the market can decide to move more downward. But if we are to trade using being too conscious enough, we are going to enter when the market breaks out this top here. We're entering when the market breaks the neck. This is called the neck region. Okay, so when it breaks out this neck region, that is our entry. That's our entry. But you see that when it broke it out, it did not close above it. It come to it. It did not close above the neck region. So the entry is not valid. It's not valid yet until it closed above it. But look at what's happened. It's rather retested downward. It retested downward again before it's now went up. So guys, this is how simple and easy you can trade with the markets. Now let us look for more examples. I don't want to take more of your time. Look at another entry here. We have buttons here. We have double button already here. In fact, we have double button here. The market has come down here. Give us first nyash here. First nyash is here. Another nyash. Another button is here. Okay, and the next another button is here. And look out, guys, it actually gave us an interesting move up. It gave us a big interesting move up, which is so drastic. So this index, they also respect price action. They also respect price action. Now let me give you some funny hints here so you understand this. This is our trend line. We draw your trend line. Always note this. This is our trend line. We draw it like this. Okay. And that this is so we want to get the channel. Want to get the channel better off. To get the channel. So this is our trend line. You see that the market is moving up here. So we know that when the market comes down to this trend line, it's going up, and when it comes to this level, it's coming down. Now we see we enter at this point, exit before or after that point. We enter again when it comes to the trend line, exit at the next point. Remember, this is the high time frame. Now let us go back to our 5-minute time frame, so you see more better clear things here. Okay, guys, I'm sorry the video is taking longer than expected. I just want you to understand this once and for all. Okay, I will still do an updated video on it so that we all should get to understand it more better and sweet. Okay, so let us just do this now. Let's do it, guys. Now this is 5-minute time frame. Okay, I'm not seeing it well as I need to see. My chart is not expanding as I want it. I don't know why. I mean, let me try it this way. Let me try it this way, whether it will work out. Now you see it. This is 5 minute time frame, guys. And you see, guys, we have our level here. We have the level, the bottom level here, which is our support level, verified one, verified support level, because already it has this one has not crossed it, never crossed it. The next one, this one too, did not cross it. So this is our verified support level, Now look at what's happened here. Look at guys, look at it. We have drawn our channel here. Our channel, our trend lines have been drawn. So anytime the market comes down here, we take our entry. Guys, anytime the markets come down, anytime markets come down to this point here, guys, we take our entry. Look at it at the trend line. We take our entry and we exit before it touches the trend line. Maybe somewhere here, just before it touches the trend line, we have to exit. Okay, and look at the first entry, second entry here, because another entry comes up here. See that another entry has come up here until it broke down. Look at it. It came down here and it broke it downward. It broke it downward and it closes below the trend line. Look at the closing. The candle closed. It closed below the candles here. So my brother, I have to enter a sell here. I have to enter a sell, guy, because it has closed below the trend line. I have to enter the sell. And look at what happened. It's sold downward. Sold downward to where? Sold downward to the same support level we have been using. It came to that support level and continued its upward movement, guys. So it's simple to catch your movements in the market. Look at guys, look at another trend there. Guys, trend line works up to 90% than even the levels we are using. If you know how to draw your trend lines, you are good to go, guys. You must not draw it perfect. Remember that it must not be perfect line, just a line that will guide you on where the market is heading to. Now see this trend line here. See this trend line, guys. See this trend line. This is the trend line I'm going to draw right now, and let us see how it's worked out. Let's see how it's worked out. Okay, let's see how it worked out. Another trend line should come up from here. Guys, look at it, guys. Look at the channel. In this market, we should have made a lot of profits. From this market. A lot of profits should be made right here in the market. Lots of profit, guys. Okay, lots of profit is to be made in this market if we follow this trend. Okay, you see how the market is moving from here. It touched down here, it came down to the support, to the trend line, move again to the trend line, it came down. Okay, guys, in this market you can do it. Guys. All right, this is just the basics of how the market structure work. Okay, the basics of how the market structure work. I don't want to take our time long, because already we have taken much time, guys. I don't want to take more time in this video so that we don't get weird. See another trend line here. Let us draw this as well. Please, guys, practice on demo. Go ahead and practice this on demo. Practice, guys. Practice. See it here. See the trend line is here. I may not decide to take that as my trend line. I must not take it that way. It must not be accurately correct. So guys, see another trend line here and look at how the market is respecting the trend. Okay, see how it was respecting the trend until a breakout happened, and boom, you have a downward movement. Okay, this is very simple, guys. Very simple. Very simple. Should we check boom of 500? Let us check boom 500 so that we'll call it a day, guys. Boom 500. Abi? Now this is it, guys. Let's check out a bit of this and let us get out of this place. I want you guys to understand this perfectly well before so you can be able to understand what the market is doing when you are trading on the market. So you don't get to be afraid. Look at it. Look at also here. We have the same setup being played out here. The trend line that is happening right here. This is 5-minute time frame, guys. Let us check the current price of the market. Let's check the current for the market. You can see a ranging market here. You can see a range at this point. See a range at this point. So you don't at that point your trading should be just so little. Now we have discussed more of the trend line in the higher time frame. Let me check out 1 minute time frame so that maybe with that you're gonna understand something more sweeter. Okay, for scalping, for you guys that like to scalp the market and all that, if you want to scalp, you can still scalp with the price action. Okay, you can still scalp with price action because they also respect trend line a lot. Now this is 1 minute time frame. See sweet entry. This is see sweet market here. Remember, I say this is a 500. Remember that this is our trend line. Our trend line. Remember, I told you it must not be accurately perfect. Okay, and we'll have that at that point. Another trend line is coming up right like this. Okay, so this is our trend line, guys. This is our trend line, and you see how it has been respecting the market. You see how it is going up the trend line and it's moving up and it's moving up until a breakout happened. Guy, look at it. Until a breakout happened. Until what? A breakout happened in the market and a movement occurred. A move occurred, guys. So it's very simple, guys. It's very simple, guys. That is your entry, guys. That is your entry. That is your second entry. If a spike happened or if it happened, you have to wait for it to come back to that region. And you have entered markets right there and take it down. Okay, your first take profits for scalping the market. You take it down at this level here. Take it down at this level, and when you reach this level, you have to exit your market. If it crosses down, if it crosses the level and move down, you can scalp a little more bits before the spike happen again. You enter again for the next take profits. Okay, so guys, this is it, guys. This is it. At this point, let me show you something here. At this point here, we'll have something they call this thing here. Something they call something like this. I don't know if you have come across such thing. This is called what is it called, guys? This is called a peanut, and it is meant to deceive you guys. If you know, it is meant to deceive you. But this is the level. This is the level of support of the support. Okay, that's the level of support. And look at the market broke it down. It broke it downward. This is called is it wedge or wedge formation or something like that? Peanuts, a peanut formation. So the market was ranging at this point. It was ranging, not trending. So it broke it down. So some people will enter it for a sell, will enter it for a long sell. But guess what? The market is meant to buy. It's meant to buy. This a breakout here. It is meant for you to think it is going to sell downward, but it's going to buy. Sometimes it's supposed to have come down to hit our support level. The market should have come down to hit this level here, this level, before it take off and that upward move. But you cannot say tell them what to do in the market. Okay, but since if you see something like this happening in a downward movement. Just know it is not going to go down. It's going to go upward movement. And your entry, you should enter at the support level here, which is this green line, or the second. You should have at least 2 or 3 entries. I should have entered my own at this other one here, and then enter my buy here, or enter my buy and that buy entry here. So you see, so this is my 3 possible entry. If my, and you see that this one did not meet, this one that should be this sniper entry did not activate, but these 2 activated, and they give me a lot of profits upward. You see that? That is what it is, guys. That's what it is, guys. Okay, let us not waste much of the time anymore in this video. So let me, at this point, guys, if you have any question on this video, please actually ask your question, guys, and I'll be glad to attend to you as soon as possible, guys. Ask your question, please. Ask your question, please, and comment on the video. This is HumbleFx, and guys, if you want to get this, want to understand more of this channel, I have an indicator that shows you guys how the channel work. Okay, I have an indicator that shows you about the channel. I have an indicator that shows me the channel of the market. The channel of the market. Look at the indicator here. It shows the channel, not this one. It shows me the channel of the indicator. Now let me show you the channel that is brought me here. Now watch out. Look at the channel here. Look at the line it gave me this line. All right, let me reduce this thing a bit. Okay, guys, look at it. Look at the channel here. This is the line. That is a channel line that it is showing me. It's an indicator that shows the channel. Okay, so if you want to get the indicator, you can actually send me a message. Check on the video description, and you get to see the indicator. Look at the channel, and look at another channel, another line here. The line is here, the line is here. So I use it to know my channels. If I'm using on a 1 minute time frame, you will see it more clearly. Right there, look at the channels there. Look at the channel here. The white line here, and the sky blue line here. The channel has been going and respecting it until a breakout happens on it. Upward. You see that? That is how it also works. I have an indicator that showed me that. So if you want to get the indicator, you can send me a message right away, and well, you get to get it at a very reduced price in this our December and New Year celebration, and just giving out everything for free for cheaper price, so everybody will have a reason to celebrate this in this eve of celebration, guys. This is HumbleFx, guys, signing out. So see you guys in the next video. We're talking about the PDK strategy for scalping, and watch out for the part 2 of the trend line and market structure. Okay, guys, this is HumbleFx signing out. Share this video, and remember, happy New Year, guys, in advance.